Welcome back to Polar Warriors. I think you're going to really like this one. So, an amazingly gifted teacher of mine named Brahmali shared the story with me, and it's a brilliant analogy for those who suffer from depression or the bipolar experience. So, let's jump right into it. Once upon a time, there were these two chicken farmers. So the first one would wake up early in the morning to collect the produce from the night before. He grabbed his basket and made his way out to the chicken shed. When he was there, he proceeded to fill his basket to the brim with chicken shit, and he left the eggs in the shed just to rot. He would then bring the shit back into the house with him, where, of course, it made a horrible smell and was really upsetting to him and his whole family. So, needless to say, this wasn't the brightest of chicken farmers. Now, for chicken farmer number two. The second chicken farmer was a little bit smarter. He took his basket into the shed and filled it full of beautiful fresh eggs. He left the shit in the shed to rot, where it would eventually become valuable fertilizer for his sweet mango trees. He didn't bring the fertilizer into the house with him. He left it back in the shed where it belongs. He brought the eggs back into the house, where he then made an omelet for his family and that they enjoyed for breakfast. And then the rest of the eggs he sold at the farmer's market and got some cash. So think about this. When you remember or you look back on the past and you're thinking about all the things that have happened to you so far in your life, or even so far just this week, what are you collecting in your basket and bringing home with you? Are you a shit collector or are you an egg collector? Now, usually I found with others and myself totally included that we're mostly shit collectors. In other words, all the rotten, horrible things that have happened to us, those are the things that we remember. For example, our exes cheating on us, or bad things that friends or family have done to us over the years, or the things that they failed to do over the years. We think about what our boss or our teacher said to us even earlier this week, or even the horrible driver that cut us off on the way home. Those are the things that we remember and therefore end up putting in our basket and taking along with us. We literally become shit collectors. So instead of that, why don't we learn to start collecting the eggs, to basically collect all of the beautiful things that have happened to us so far along our journeys? And I know you can think of some, even if they're buried under all that fertilizer, just waiting to become beautiful mango trees. They're in there. For example, remember the good times that we had with our partners, like especially when we first met, that first kiss, or the vacations and great times that we had with family and friends, or the times that our boss or our coworkers might have complimented us. Put that in your basket, and that's what you should bring home with you. I know your family and friends are gonna want to be around you a lot more if you're not full of shit, so to speak. And guess what happens to you when you do that? Right off the bat, you become a happier person. Semantics in our culture are very important, so collectively how we see the world, it shows. Now, people always say that we learn from our mistakes, but I like to think that we learn a lot more from our successes. If you keep focusing on your mistakes, that can create a really negative outlook on life over time, and you just stay pissed off, or worse yet, you end up really, really depressed. Like I mentioned in the bipolar brick wall video, we are such fault finders by nature. Call us master shit collectors or shit hoarders, if you will, and we usually don't even realize it. When you look in the mirror, do you see the perceived imperfections in yourself, or do you see the amazing beauty that's in all of us? The mystery of the human experience and just the fact that we're alive. Like, why can't we see that? There's always something that needs fixed, or something that needs covered up with makeup, or worse yet, something that we hate about ourselves. So check this out. Why don't you go grab a photo album from your closet and take a look inside? You're probably going to find fond memories of birthdays, graduations, family vacations, weddings, kids smiling, stuff like that. I have yet to meet one person with a photo album of their divorce, or the foreclosure on their home, or pictures of the day they got fired, or times when they were really, really sick. We don't keep the photos of the late nights studying, we keep the graduation photos. We keep the pictures of the good times to motivate us and inspire us, the pictures that make us feel good about the things that we've done or the way that we've lived. Now, why don't we do that with the photo album up here? The one that we store in between our ears instead of our closets. I'm asking you to take out the rotten photographs and throw them away so you don't have to look at them anymore when you access your mental photo album. We don't need to collect those pictures, and the longer that they stay in there, the more they become glued to the pages. Get rid of them and keep the happy memories or our successes and triumphs. The good times we had in a relationship, laughing with your boss, or how refreshed you felt after your last vacation. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you start having bad thoughts or feelings, the next time you're realizing that you're filling your basket with manure, I want you to visualize the bad thoughts like you paused a movie and you took a snapshot of it, and then crumple that thought up and imagine throwing it out of your head. Get it out of your mental photo album. Get it out of your basket. Don't bring it home with you because no one likes their home to smell like chicken shit. Visualize burning the pictures if you have to. And then look for the good ones. Make a constant effort to put eggs in your basket, okay? Make a conscious choice to look through the good photo albums when you realize that you started opening up one of the bad ones that shouldn't be there in the first place. So make a decision to yourself. Are you gonna be a golden egg collector, or are you gonna collect you know what? The choice is really ours, and I know you can do it. I know you can change what's in your basket and what you're bringing home to not only yourself, but your family or your friends. So now, if this video helped you in any way, just imagine how many people it could help if more people just saw it. Small things can make a big difference, and just by clicking like or subscribing, or better yet, even sharing the video with somebody that you love, you're increasing the chances of YouTube picking up on the fact that this video has content that bipolar warriors should see, and it slowly helps it rank a little bit higher. So I'm not asking you to like, subscribe, and comment like everyone else on the planet with a YouTube channel. I'm asking you to do it potentially to make a difference in other people's lives as well. Anyways, I really appreciate you being here with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Polar Warrior video.